In studio with me, Cris Cab. Hit song Liar, Liar, man. Okay, all right. Liar, Liar is already an interesting title. What inspired that?
Well, you know, I wrote the song about 3 years ago. You know, I wrote the song and produced it with Pharrell. And we were just, you know, we were writing a song initially about this guy who falls in love with this beautiful girl. And as guys do, we give them trust real quick. And we're like, yeah, here's the keys to the house. And here's the... And anyways, you know, as time does, it reveals everything. And you find out her true personality and find out that she's sneaking out behind your back and not who you thought she was.
Okay, so most of the time, like, the ladies like to say that the guys are the one that leads you on and come on.
This is a modern day, you know, just as a modern song.
Okay.
It's the modern situation, because nowadays it could be either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could, definitely.
You know what I mean?
You don't give a girl the key when you first start dating to your crib, man.
You know, so I didn't do it myself.
You're such a lover.
I am.
And then did you catch that?
It's my weakness.
Okay. Did you catch that working in the studio, like writing with Pharrell? What is that whole situation like? Because I mean, like, you said it was like all nonchalant. Oh yeah, I was in the studio writing with Pharrell. Like, how did that come about?
Well, it's funny. He's actually, he was my first mentor in music. You know, I met him when I was 15 years old. You know, someone who in Miami had put me in touch with him. Just someone who happened to know him. This guy wasn't even in the music business, but, you know, was just a friend of his, I guess. And, you know, was nice enough to bring me to the studio at the time. I was recording in my bedroom.
Okay.
Played Pharrell some music. Pharrell really enjoyed it. And about a year later, I played him some new music, and he was like, yo, he's like, I'm going to take you under my wing. I'm going to teach you about producing, about writing, and, you know.
So, did that freak you out? Because, I'm sorry, Pharrell says he wants to be my mentor. Like, I don't even write music or do music. I'm freaked out right now.
Oh, definitely. You know, I was definitely super freaked out, but it was, you know, he's so cool and he's so chill. He makes you feel right down to earth. And,
that's super dope.
Very relaxed.
The video's gotten a lot of love. 23 million hits was the one that we saw, right? 23 million hits on
almost
the
at 28. Come on.
Almost at 28. And it's still going. You got to check it out. It's Liar, Liar. It's on your Vivo. You have your own Vivo account.
Yeah, Vivo.
It's on there. So you can check Cris Cab right there. Now, I hear you're from Miami?
Yes, born and raised.
Born and raised. All right. So what influences the music culture had on you? Because Miami, you got a little bit of everything. You got hip hop, you've got Spanish music, you got everything. It's like one big melting pot.
Well, you know, my family's from Cuba originally, and then I spent a lot of time growing up as well in the Bahamas. So for me, that's where I kind of discovered reggae, and reggae was the first music for me that really I discovered on my own from 8 years old. I really didn't even understand what I was listening to, but I understood.
We still don't.
But I understood the positivity, you know what I mean, and I understood the feeling it had, and the way it helped people, and the way it made people feel, you know. So, you know, that's something I understood even as a little kid, and that's something I always try to put into my music, you know, that vibe and that warmth, and that, you know, like you said, it's a very diverse sound.
It is. And then you have skill on the guitar. I saw you playing the guitar. Like, how did that come out? You just walk around and say, you know what, I think I'm going to play guitar today. And then it happens like that, or what was it? Essentially,
you know, it was actually funny. It was a friend of mine in elementary school who had brought in a guitar, and for some reason when I saw it, you know, I knew that's what I wanted to do. My mom was trying to force me to play piano before, but I didn't like it. But I didn't like it because she was always like, did you practice the piano? And the guitar was kind of my own thing, you know. I picked it up and just played hours and hours on my own, and eventually taught myself. And then, you know, that's like my, you know, that's the way that's the best way for me to let myself, you know,
just kind of
musically, do my thing, you know.
All right, that's dope. So how many years has it been on the guitar?
About 11 years, I think.
Super dope. Nice work too as well. That's dope. In studio with Cris Cab right now. Now in a second we want you to hang tight because we're coming back and we've got some awesome yet also random questions to ask you.
Please,
are you ready?
Please, I'm ready.
Oh, he says please, people. It's happening.